Good morning, everyone. Rusty's here.
Good morning.
All right, cool.
You got something running?
Yep.
Is it on
We're
just
good.
Steph?
I have it on mine. I tried to tag on mine because I can't log into Steph's, but she's going to share it on her page. And I was trying to figure it out. That's why I requested your friend. But
Yours. How do I share it? Let me share it. Yeah.
Only guarantee I can give you. Saffron and I continue to Kristen.
We're good there. And nope. Nope. I mean, it's but it's apparently was part of my stuff that I lost.
oh, Jen,
Can
you
you
want to send
forward
it
it?
out? Yeah. I definitely
1 minute.
can.
Morning, everybody.
What email do you want me to send it to you? Do you want it at?
Rusty at 33.
Yep, cool. Sent. Oh, actually, I need to do it as a half pages. Forgot I have to do it in Word for you, but I'll go ahead. We got you. There we go. Here we go.
Bring it on.
Ooh, girl, you shining like a Fifth Avenue diamond. Hey, this is Kristen Bryan sitting in for Steph Palermo, and this is the Just Steph Show. Everybody has two lives. The second one begins when you realize you only have one. We are second lifers, empty nesters, newly single, and those starting over. Age 3, your healthy, happy, hip years are just beginning. The bat phone is connected, so give me a buzz to chat today. Number is 404-355-8699. Tell me what's going on in your life. I want to hear from you. And stay tuned. We have Just Steph Rules of Dating and Living Atlanta. And I want to mention that this the theme for this year is Life on Life's Terms.
Love it.
And we've had a couple of awesome shows already this year, so I'm looking forward to the rest of this year. Now, I am sitting in for I'm a fill-in for the fill-in today. Deb Bowman is not feeling well, so she's resting up and getting ready to serenade Atlanta this weekend. But I do have Rusty Newport here.
Yes,
Good
you
morning.
do. Good morning, everybody.
Oh, and did you know that the show is up on iTunes?
I was not aware of that, but I am now.
We do. If you
Fantastic.
search the Just Steph Show on iTunes, you can look us up and you'll never have to miss a show. And we also have our Living Atlanta calendar. It's 99 cents a month. Everything that I mentioned here in Living Atlanta and more is available online. It's a wonderful, wonderful calendar if you want to know what's hip and going on in Atlanta. What did you do this weekend?
Let me tell you what we did this weekend. I tell you, we had an incredible time on Sunday at Renaissance Park. We were hanging out with Marcus Acosta and all the fun folks from Hands Across Atlanta, Feeding the Hungry. Just an amazing night, amazing day, amazing turnout. I tell you, if you want to feel grateful for what you got, come and hang out with us for one time.
Absolutely.
You get to see these folks who were just down and out on their luck, and we're so happy to have been a part of that and help provide just a little bit of cheer for them on one day. Mark is so cool what they do. They work with a lot of great companies, get a lot of donations, a lot of food, a lot of people just bringing things to give away and that kind of thing. But he's got one of the only two shower trailers in Georgia. So they come and bring in the trailer, and everybody gets a bath, and they get a quick shower, and then we've got everybody, they come and get their haircuts and shaves and get all their toiletries and stuff. And it's I tell you, and we get them fed and just bring a little bit more hope into the world for just a few minutes. It was great.
Yeah.
So shout out to Marcus Acosta, everybody, Hands Across Atlanta. Great stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff. Steph was Thursday at Hal's.
I'm sorry. Did you say Hal's?
I did say Hal's.
Unbelievable. I would have never guessed that.
So unpredictable, Love you, Steph. She went to Sage afterwards in Alpharetta, and Friday she was at New York Prime, and then Tuesday I think she was at a party at Savvy.
She said Friday at New York Time?
Yeah, Friday at Prime.
I wonder if that was Lee Weber's happy hour.
It might have been.
Very well. Good stuff over there.
And I just had a little family afternoon on Saturday and worked on Sunday. Super easy. Relax a little bit. Recover from the Super Bowl.
You know what? Well, I got to tell you, we were at this big Super Bowl party. Had great time, great people. Everything was fun. Falcons are, first half. Falcons are just nailing it to the wall. Such a great time. We big thing at the halftime show, and Faye was having dental surgery the next morning. So about halfway through the third quarter, we're like, we're going to get out of here. This game is locked up, so we're not going to miss anything. There's no way that so we went on home. By the time that we left, we were 21 and up 21 points. By the time we got home, we had lost the Super Bowl. Thanks, Falcons.
Gosh.
Good looking out. Appreciate it. I know. So yeah, I imagine everybody is still recovering.
Oh, I bet. So I was at my mother-in-law's for that weekend, and we left after the fourth quarter, hopefully we'll clinch it. And I got it on the radio, and they had scored the last touchdown.
We didn't bother to listen. I'm like, this game is locked. There's no point in listening to it on the way. I'll catch the highlights when I get home of this beautiful win.
Yes,
and
so ready for it.
Really not so much.
Thanks, Atlanta.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of anger, what we have for physical and emotional care, we have a really cool article here about what to do when you're angry. And I know anger is something that we all struggle with in any relationship.
Lately. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. There's a couple of pointers here that we can go over. A lot of them I'm going to pull from my experience as well. I know I'm not as experienced and well-versed in life management. But we'll try here. Number one, allow yourself to feel angry. I like this one.
Okay.
You may think you need to cover those negative feelings, but you're entitled to feeling angry. If something made you angry, you need to let those feelings, out. And don't let them fester.
Okay.
It's gonna.
Nailed it.
I love it. And I think the more you suppress that anger, the worse it's going to get.
No question. It's got to be open communication. I think it's, I'm sure we'll get into it, but it's how you handle that communication is probably most important. And I am the last person to talk to about that because I handle mine all the wrong way. But hopefully I'll learn something today with everybody else.
Make a conscious choice to sit with the feeling. Here it says, oftentimes when you're angry, you feel the need to act on it. But wait, I like this one.
Okay.
You know, I always say don't make any decisions when you're angry or when you're, you know,
I had
overly
this
excited.
conversation the other day about how social media is changing our, I guess, our anger management. 15 years ago, you'd have to wait for the 11 o'clock news or the morning paper to find out what was going on in the world. And then you could either sleep on it and digest it, and you're having the conversation at the water cooler the next day, and you've had time to process it. Now we watch it as it's happening. And we have all developed this knee-jerk reaction that we have to have an opinion and we have to give it. And if you don't share my opinion, you're wrong and you're the devil. And we're gonna, and I am absolutely guilty of that. And so I think it's great. You're right. Take a step back, give it a little while, let it sink in. Talk, think about the consequences of your opinion, regardless of what that opinion is, and how you want to share it. I could not possibly agree more.
I totally agree as well. Feel the anger in your body. So like if your neck is tense, or if you're breathing really hard, or your chest is burning, or just kind of take a minute to figure out what in your body is hurting, or what in your body. Take a minute to relax it all. Sit there and count to 10, relax what you need to relax, and maybe it'll
count to 10.
help you out a little bit. Count to
sometimes, but yeah,
sometimes you gotta count that high. And then also along with that, see this as an exercise in self-soothing. So kind of figure out what helps you to
get a little zen going on, right? I can work on my garden, but during the winter to get that option. So hopefully in the spring I'll be a little less. Yep. That's it. Right on.
You're on point today.
That's it. Nice.
I'll take a glass of wine or two. Just do a little bit.
Yeah, that's always a bonus.
Oh yes. Commit to acting without seeking retribution. So decide that you're not looking to get even or regain a sense of power.
Say that again.
So decide that you're not looking to get even or regain a sense of power. Yeah, heavy stuff.
It is. That's me. When I'm getting one of my Facebook rants, baby, bring it on. That's right. I know. You're right. Spot on. Good advice.
Okay, so you need to explore your anger if you're going to get angry in a relationship. Check with your mood before the incident. I'm totally guilty of this one. A lot of outside stresses, and and I come home and some little itty bitty thing will just set me right off, and I have to take a step back and be like, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not really mad at you. I'm mad at such and such and such and such tonight.
And redirect that anger where exactly right. I'm with you. Good advice.
Yes. So ask yourself, why is it bothering you so much? It kind of ties along with that one. Did someone else make you angry beforehand? Have you had a rough morning? Have you had a rough year? That'll do it. Take a projection inventory. So if you're angry with someone for doing something that you've done many times before, your feelings may be magnified by seeing a behavior of your own that you're not proud of. Pretty solid advice. Yeah. Journal about it. Now, I actually kept a journal for quite a while, and this helped me out a lot, to get your words out on paper, out in the open. It kind of helps you work through what you're going through.
Absolutely. And I tell you, our guest host John Hyatt is real big on that cut with scripting, as I think is what he uses. Scripting, yeah. The free association writing. I learned a lot about that in college. And it's great. Yeah, there's no. I could not possibly agree. There's no better way to get in touch with your own feelings than writing them down and then taking a look at them, processing them. Yes, listen. You're batting 1,000 today. Good.
Man, hey, I tried. And I'm a journalism major too, so
excellent.
when I love to write. Writing is my passion. I know Steph loves to write as well, so we're kind of like right there with each other. Put it in a letter. My mom has actually done this for me before. She's written me a letter a couple of times just to express her feelings, and I guess it's a little bit easier, sometimes to put it out on paper instead of telling you, in person, and you can kind of, organize it a little bit better if you're putting it in a letter.
Yeah.
Respond without anger. I'm guilty of this. So when you're clear about the role you played, initiate a verbal conversation about what bothered you instead of, just yelling person.
Solid advice.
Use the I feel language. I've tried this a little bit, more often lately instead of, I feel, instead of putting the blame on someone.
That's absolutely, you got to take ownership. That's 100% right. When you're in these big heated discussions, and you're doing this, and you're doing that. Well, it's my perception
exactly
of what you are doing. And granted, my perception is my reality, but it doesn't mean that you get to speak for me or my thought process or what the hidden meaning behind my words or whatever it was. So yeah, I agree. Own it.
Steph was actually telling me a couple of days ago, I know she's working on this for a couple of different things, but the way she put it is that when any relationship, we're both driving a car and, we're on that highway and we're both riding together, but sometimes that lane merges into one. And somehow we have to merge together and you're going to butt heads. And you kind of have to figure out
you got to figure out
how...
to make that smooth transition, merge.
I loved it.
Right. Solid, yeah. Because your highway analogy is hilarious because Faye averages 120 miles an hour on the freeway, and I don't. So our merging is probably a lot less easier on the highway. So
I have the road rage too. Yeah, it's bad.
Love it.
Resist the urge to unload all of your unspoken grievances. So sometimes one annoyance can open the floodgates to a laundry list of complaints. So don't sit there and just say, oh, by the way, remember this and this and this and this what happened, and just
holding the grudge and letting it build up, and then tacking it on with whatever the issue is. Yeah.
It goes back to letting you feel your anger.
That's why I've always. You hear this over and over again, but talking about how it really, truly important communication really is, and being honest with both yourself and the person you're having the communication with. I get it.
Absolutely. Stay open to the other person's perspective.
No.
Back to what you said. No. It's just
they're wrong.
They're always
whatever it is. They need to go back and figure out.
Oh my gosh. So they feel angry too.
Sure, I'm sure they've got their valid reasons. They're just, if they're different from mine, they're just simply incorrect. So it's okay. They can own that, and it's good, right?
I'm a Libra, so I like the balance.
Card carried and certified Libra.
Yes, you know it. We like the balance. We don't like the confrontation, and
we don't like that's right.
No, not
that's
at all.
Right.
I need the balance in my life, so I like the whole other person's perspective. I always say I'd be the world's worst lawyer because I can see both sides of the problem.
Right.
And I
Sorry, Your Honor, he's right. Yeah, you're right. Stick to what you do, kid.
I couldn't do it.
I love it.
Focus on creating a solution. So kind of look forward past the argument that you're having and the debate you're having, and try to figure out what you can do to solve whatever's happening and maybe prevent future debates and future issues.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm going to copy this so I can write this down because this is some good stuff. Absolutely.
It's some real good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Learn from your anger. So this is something we all need to do. We need to learn from our mistakes. So learn what you value. I like that one.
And I'm horrible at learning lessons, but yep.
Hard-headed.
Uh-huh.
I think the Libras are definitely hard-headed as well.
Actually, you refer to go back to the last one. If you agree with me, you're always wrong. So yeah, it's tough for me to learn.
Oh yeah. Learn what you need. So get in tune with yourself. Definitely. Learn how to communicate clearly. Number one, learn to communicate. Communication is key to any relationship that you have. Learn you can improve your response to anger going forward. So learn what, again, what soothes you, what makes you tick, and learn from it. Learn what you'll do differently in the future.
Learn what you'll do differently in the future. I like that. Probably realize somewhere along this journey that you played some role in the situation. Very rarely is it black and white. Once you own your part, now you can use that knowledge to create more peaceful relationships going forward. I like that. Yeah, that's okay.
This is real solid.
It's tough to do that in the moment, but
yeah, absolutely. You kind of have to.
That time when,
And forgive. Forgiveness. One of the biggest things.
That's an easy one for me, but it usually happens 2 to 7 years after the fact.
So, what we've learn from your anger, learn how to deal with it, and forgive always. Love
it. Good stuff, Steph. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks, Steph.
And happy, she just wrote in, happy, what, 35 from 35,000 feet?
35,000 feet. She's on her way to Boston.
Excellent.
Right now.
God love technology. Keep your eyes on the clouds, honey, and make sure you know where you're going.
Yay.
Safe travels.
Yes,
Miss you today.
she should land about 12:30. So
good deal.
we should see about 12:30.
Excellent.
All right, so we're gonna get into dating advice, and this is the dating advice for second lifers and the Just Steph rules of dating.
Love it.
You need to know it. Okay, so I actually was talking with my husband and roommate last night about this. What she's got here for us is 3 loves, and we got into like an hour-long discussion about this.
Bring it on.
It got very philosophical, very fast. So it's said that we really only fall in love with 3 different people in our lifetime.
I would totally buy this. I had this conversation last night too. It
Did
wasn't
you?
quite an hour, but it's solid. Go ahead.
So this actually came out more of like a metaphor for life instead of 3 specific people.
Okay.
But it said that we need each of these 3 loves for a different reason. So often the first is when we're young, in high school. Okay, so this is the idealistic love, the one that seems like the fairy tale that we want.
Oh yeah.
And I've had this love. I know I'm a
all
little
have.
younger, but I had that first love, and it was something that I thought was going to be that fairy tale. It was Prince Charming sweeping in, and we had a perfect
I'm Irish. Oh. That was it.
honey.
An Irish Libra DNA all working together.
Yes.
My in high school, my freshman year, I dated the captain of the cheerleading squad. She was a senior.
Okay.
Get her my Friday. I can't tell you the number of trash cans I was dumped in. One of those senior boys who just wouldn't put up with this cross-class dating situation. But oh my gosh, I remember we went to prom. I was 14. Mom was not too thrilled about that. But, I was beautiful, but that was it. That was my total drop dead gorgeous blonde. I was in love, smitten, done, and that was, of course, everybody has that childhood thing.
Yeah. Like
I think my first crush was the Maid Marian Fox and Robin Hood. Remember the cartoon?
Yes.
All those
Oh my
those
gosh.
eyelashes. Oh,
I had a little
was
crush
smitten.
on Robin Hood.
Did you? All right.
I was right there with you.
Love it, love it, love it, love it.
So this is the love that looks right.
It looks right. Okay, yeah, good.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
It looks
Absolutely.
right. The second one is supposed to be your hard love. The one that makes you learn what you need, what you don't need.
Yes.
And now I know for myself, it's not like one specific person, and this is where the philosophical part comes in. I think it's more of that second stage of love that you go through.
A little bit of maturity.
Yeah.
Rounding out the romanticism.
You grow a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the one that we wished was right. And I've had a few of those too.
Sure. I think we all have, right? Yeah, because and I tell you, I learned one of the big valuable lessons that I learned along that stretch was, regardless of what you do and regardless of how noble your intentions are, you cannot change the other person. If they've got intrinsic, not necessarily flaws in the universe, but flaws for you that just don't make it work. And I started thinking about that, because I'm the fixer. That's what I do. I try to help, people fit into my mold of what reality should be, and which is obviously completely wrong. But I started thinking about it. If you change somebody else and you're successful, then they are no longer the person you fell in love with in the first place. By definition, they have changed. So I haven't figured out that balance quite yet, but it's more of an accepting thing than it is a changing thing.
Yeah.
How'd that go in your conversation last night?
So Jason actually told me that this is the project stage. So when the people that you date,
and Steph sworn off projects, hasn't she? That was the other one of her resolution. Sworn off the project child. Yes.
Right. So these are the people that you bring into your life that you want to try to change, like you said. They become your projects.
That's right.
And you try to fit the mold.
Your mold. I love it. You're on fire today.
I know. I'm loving all of this. The third one that we have is the one that feels right. This is the love that kind of encompasses everything that you thought and everything that you didn't thought when you never saw coming.
This was the conversation we had with Faye last night. Good morning. How we celebrated our 1 year anniversary on Valentine's Day. It was
Fantastic.
great.
Happy anniversary.
And she was. I'm going to tell you this. Thank you. She was. This nailed it. This absolutely nailed it. Didn't see it coming. I was sitting at Cafe Intermezzo, minding my own business one summer or spring. What was it? Summer afternoon, reading the newspaper, and she walked in and hasn't left my life. Hasn't left my side since. Yes, I know. Let's get all sappy, but this is it. I mean, I wasn't planning on it. I wasn't planning on her. She just appeared in my life, and here we are today. So, and it just feels right. Thank you, honey.
Thank you, Faye. Mine kind of was the same thing. You know, it was very unexpected. We dated a little bit beforehand, and we broke it off because I had to go through that second stage of love.
Okay.
I had to go out and find what I needed, what I didn't need, and he came back in my life about, oh man, forgive me. I think it's been 4 years now.
Wowza.
4 years ago, we've been married, going on 3 this year.
You've been married for 4 years, going on 3 this year?
No, we started.
I'm like, what?
Confusing.
What? More coffee, please, because this math is not working out for me.
We started dating 4 years ago. We've been married, going on 3 this year.
Fabulous.
So I never saw him, coming back into my life. So I was in a really weird place in my life, and going back to school, and he just kind of popped back in and said, "Hey,
you weren't expecting it.
Not at all.
That's it.
Not at all." And
same thing.
There you go. And I, like I said, this is like a metaphor for your life. I don't think it's like one specific first love that you have. It's like your first experience with love, and your second one is you love the idea of being in love.
Yeah. Oh, and that's me too. That was true. That's right. God, it was tough. Oh my goodness, because I was trying to fix her.
Yeah. We've all been there. So these loves, maybe we don't experience them all in a lifetime, but sometimes it's because we're not ready to. I like that too.
I do too. Yeah, you have to be ready with yourself before you can share. You have to have your life, be comfortable with your life yourself before you can share with somebody else.
Mm-hmm. I like being able to be yourself before you get in a relationship, because there's always 2 people in a relationship. You're not, if something ever happens, or your kids go off and to college, or you need to learn who you are as yourself, as a single person. Absolutely. So there may be people that fall in love once and then find it passionately, and it lasts until their last breath. And those are the lucky ones, I think.
I think so too, because I'm a romantic. I tell you, English major, and Shakespeare said it best, and that was it. Whoever loved not at first sight. Actually, that was Marlowe, wasn't it? But you get the idea.
Yeah. English major there.
Thanks. Like that. Oops. Aww.
You're speaking my language
right
now.
Fabulous. Nice work.
So, okay, we can talk about what real love actually looks like then. So once you hit that last love, that true love that you have, intensity is not a sign of genuine love. So if you've got that intense chemistry along with you, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's...
Necessarily can, but not necessarily. Yeah,
exactly. Every time that it's intense, it doesn't mean it's true.
Right. You
want to believe that fairy tale.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you gotta. Don't ignore the red flags. I talk about how guilty I am of this. Don't ignore the red flags. Hindsight, 2020 hindsight. Every time I look back on past relationships, I'm like, I should have caught it there. I should have caught it there.
Right.
There's a lot of red flags, and I like this. The media loves to portray women needing a white knight in shining armor who will swoop in and rescue her from a boring, monotonous life. But that sometimes is not authentic for you. You've got to figure out what those flags are. High chemistry relationships have some similar components. They push for quick emotion and physical commitment. They rush to define the relationship as exclusive. I find that as a red flag. Overwhelms your attention with affection and gifts. And the list goes on and on. But you got to figure out what that real love is for you.
Let's stay on that for a second. High chemistry relationships have some similar component. Pushes for quick emotion. So many of my single friends, somebody in particular included, dive in feet first. Day of, week of, meeting them, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. You got it. That's just not how it works. I mean, it's great. You get overwhelmed, and this gal gal is totally hot. This guy is totally perfect, whatever it is. And, you know, and they seem to be doing all the right things. You gotta, it's that honeymoon period. You get that 3 month, right? There's you know, before you really start seeing the integral steps of their personality or portions of them and that kind of thing. And I mean, and why are you rushing? I mean, I mean, enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. Enjoy the ride, but grain of salt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be bringing the toothbrush over 48 hours after the first date. This is not how this should work. That's right.
Oh my gosh. I know when I had John Hyatt on a couple of weeks ago now, he put it really well that when you're going on that first date, leave it open for, that second date or third date. Don't dive right in. Leave some curiosity for the next couple of dates. Sounds like some pretty solid advice here. Thank you again, Steph, for everything. So we're going to take a quick break here. Before we go, take a risk, be vulnerable, share your heart and love always. When we come back, we're going to talk with Rusty and what he's got going on for this weekend. This one is for the birthday peeps, Lucy, and Matthew Kaminsky, and Mark Myatt. Happy birthday, and this is Play That Song by Train.
Happy birthday, everybody. Solid.
Cool. Awesome.
We're okay.
It is freezing in here.
You want to try it?
Oh, no, I'm okay. Right. My hands are so cold, but I'm good.
Oh, I love Train.
I know, I do too. Who do we got? Really? Face it, really?
Is Faye up here? What, really? What's going on? Did I miss it? I did.
Are you talking about us again?
Yes, honey.
Yes.
She didn't believe, Steph said she didn't believe in knights in shining armor, so we had to tell him, had to convince her that we really do exist.
Hi, guys from 35K. Hi, Steph. Yes, my husband's working. Sets you off, yes. Sometimes it is you. Awesome. Vanessa's a Libra. I've got a lot of family watching. Hi, guys.
That's great. Good morning.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I like this song.
I tell you,
man, they can serenade me all day.
I'm a sucker for Train. I probably shouldn't say that, but
I think Train kind of they came back on the Train. I think because Train has been around for a long time.
I know,
and a lot of people have really jumped on that wagon here recently. And I'm like, I listened to them before they were really popular.
Yeah, I have no complaints. Okay. Red dress, man. I tell you, we got a hell of a party plan.
Sounds like it's going to be fun.
It really should be.
So Steph is not watching, but she's listening. The plane doesn't have enough bandwidth.
What?
To watch.
Get out of the cheap seats, honey.
All right.
That's all right. We're doing you justice, I promise. We're almost done.
Go ahead.
Just roll in there for a second.
I'm watching dancing back there.
It's a grooving tune.
I'm gonna have to download this song.
Love it. Something new album? Something new album. Good. Oh.
We're back on. Nope. Hey, we're back.
Nice.
Hello. We were just listening to the song and enjoying it.
Train grooving. I love those guys.
I do
nice
too.
Work.
And
Nice
they've
work.
been on top of it recently too with all their new songs. I love it. So we've got a pretty big event coming up.
Got a little shindig going on this weekend.
Yeah.
The 9th annual Red Dress Party at Cosmopolitan Live in Marietta. So big shout out to our hosts there, Johnny Esposito and Marco and the gang have just bent over backwards to ensure we've got a stellar venue for this year's party. We're so excited. Our first year working with Hands Across Atlanta and the Liquid Environmental Arts Foundation. Very cool guys. Big shout out to Marcus Acosta, David Morris, or Marcus Acosta with Hands Across Atlanta, and David Morris and Carolyn Kane for their work with Leaf. Just tremendous. We're so excited. One of the cool things about this year's our charity involvement is Hands Across Atlanta goes out and feeds the hungry. Leaf brings in all the food from they go to the bakeries and the farmers market. David and Sugarcane do a great job at every Thursday. They go to the farmers market, load up on every donation they can get, and bring it back to the food locker. And so put these two together, we got the supply and the demand, and it's just great. They do some fabulous stuff. Congratulations to Marcus and the board of directors at Hands Across Atlanta. They won the Rice Awards 2 years in a row. First time it's ever been done for all their work in the community. We are so excited to support them this year. It's going to be another great party. This is our between this and Gatsby is our two biggest events of the year. We have got an amazing lineup for entertainment. We've got Deborah Bowman, all award-winning performances by Deborah Bowman, Angela Rain, and just found out she's bringing Save On again, hip hop artist.
Awesome.
Kristen Justice just are going to be doing some amazing performances, and all backed up by our resident DJ audio prison Miss Vanessa Hunley all night long.
Yes.
It's going to be phenomenal. So tickets still online, 33events.com. Thank you very much. Big shout out too to Karma Tequila is coming in and one of our big sponsors. KP Law Firm. We've got some great folks helping us out to throw a great party. Bay Beverages just came in. We're going to have a photo booth. Paul Biaggi, everybody's favorite photographer, is going to be doing all the photo shots. It's going to be an amazing party. So definitely get your tickets online, 33events.com. We're actually going to extend the advanced ticket sales through midnight on Friday.
All right.
Take the chance today and check it out. All the information's on the website. Got any questions, give us a call. Otherwise, we're looking forward to another fantastic event.
Wonderful. It sounds like it's going to be really awesome. If you guys don't want to go after hearing all of that,
It's going to be great. You're going to miss out if you're not at this year's event. 9 years. I mean, we've been doing this. We started the Red Dress Party. Big shout out to Mary O'Neill when she was with Coca-Cola, working with the American Heart Association. Started this. We were in a back room at Aja Restaurant. There were about 25 of us with a $10 bucket by the door. And year before last was our biggest one. We had 1,300 people at the Crown Plaza. Last year was about 900 at Tongue and Groove, and we're going to fill up the Cosmopolitan Live this time. And I tell you, we got somebody asked why we don't stay at one venue.
Right.
I tell you, one of the big things that me and my board like to do is bring everybody around to different venues in the city. And we're totally loyal to the people who take care of us, the venues, but we do like to give our guests different experiences and show off different parts of the city and that kind of thing. So it's great. It's our first time working directly with Cosmopolitan Live. They've been fantastic.
It's a really awesome little venue. It's perfect for what you have.
It's flawless, and they have really worked the magic on getting us a great deal and letting us partnering with us to be able to provide the space for a great event. So hopefully we're gonna have a great night and raise lots of money for our two charities.
Wonderful, and you guys put on some awesome parties too.
We do pretty
Wonderful.
good.
I
tell you, we did get. Matter of fact, we oh man, it was a rough morning. Again, we were out at our great Gatsby Gala, of course, in September. It benefits Bert's Big Adventure, and we sent the kids off to their trip to Disney World this morning.
Man,
and I tell you,
it made me tear up just thinking about it.
Amazing. I it's why we do what we do. You know, why we work so hard. These kids, you know, we're about to put them on a plane. They're going down to Disney World. Them and their families. These are all kids who have chronic or terminally ill you know, diseases, and to be able to you know, give them a break from you know, the radiation treatments or the chemo or the whatever they're having to go through on a daily basis. We send them down to Disney World with help, you know, with help out Bert's to do that, and you know, they take their families down. They get out of the hospital for a little while. They go and they have some fun. They, you know, puts a smile on their face, and we had a lot of smiles this morning. As we had all the Disney characters were out and a big party, and I tell you, it makes everything we do worthwhile. We sacrifice a lot to put these things together, but I tell you, the reward is infinitely worth it. So.
Those pictures you were showing me this morning were
I
just...
tell you, get you right there, but
man,
that's the point.
There's a knife in my heart right now, man. You were telling me earlier this year, 33rd event too.
This,
how,
you know,
how fitting.
it couldn't be better. We were doing the math on it, sat down and figured out this is 33 events. 33rd event is coming up this weekend, so it's going to be a big special moment for all of us. So, yeah, big shout out to everybody who's played a role and certainly attended and supported the events over the years. You know, we work with I certainly couldn't do what we do without just the stellar people who give of their time and their creativity. My board this year for Reg Rest, Mindy Miller and Harry Dunn and Molly Williams, Joey Gouge, certainly all of our performers, Paul Biaggi. Johnny, all the folks who helped to put these events together. Without their help, we just couldn't do it. So right. I just want to give them a big shout out and say thanks to everybody who comes to support these events and supports what we're trying to do. And certainly hope you have a good time doing it.
Fantastic. Do you have anything coming up later this year that you have in the works?
We are putting out. Yeah, we are. I tell you, we're getting ready. We got to make a decision between two amazing places to hold this year's Gatsby Gala in September. But it's it'll be our fifth annual Great Gatsby, and we got some surprises coming up this year. So we're getting working hard on that. Keep a lookout. Go to 33events.com. We'll keep you updated and get ready to have a great time.
Awesome. So I'm on 33 Events Facebook and all over the place. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. So we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, Living Atlanta for Where You Should Be This Weekend. This is for Anthony Spina, Catherine Taylor, and Caitlin Page. Thanks for liking Just Step and Living Atlanta.
Fabulous.
This is Starboy. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right.
That's baby making music.
Oh, okay.
I don't usually do R&B, but I tell you, this isn't bad.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but this is a pretty awesome song.
Love it.
Cool.
How we doing? 141.
We're doing.
Okay. Yeah.
We're doing good.
Sucks.
Hope you're feeling better by this weekend.
I feel better. I mean,
yeah.
and I tell when it was Friday afternoon, I was sitting in front of my computer and cranking away, and all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute, and I felt it. It wasn't like a gradual thing. I was like,
bam.
Yeah, right I was sick. I'm like, oh no. And I went immediately and started dosing up on zinc and hot tea and, all the stuff they made her. She has credit is due. She makes this, we call it her magic soup.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it will cure cancer. It is parsley and chicken and all and lemon and it's solid. And I tell you, a couple of cups of that, you're feeling right as rain. So I think I did dodge the majority of the bullet, but
good.
Yeah.
The crud's been going around our house too. Tegan had an ear infection. Awful.
Everybody I've talked to, Diana we got to have. People on our board are laying down with the flu.
Ugh.
I know it's ugly.
It's bad this year. I've heard.
She was running.
Can't watch, but I'm listening. You guys are doing great.
We okay? We do need justice.
She hates missing this weekend.
I'm not getting the updates on. Let's see it. I was going to see it was Faye. Just keep refreshing it or something. Aw. Yes, not a party without you. I don't know what you're doing, silly. Oh wait, we're not even talking. Oh yeah, we're online. Too. That's right. Somewhere, somebody's hearing me.
30 seconds. Pull the clock back up. Lots going on this weekend. I think next week we're going to focus on Mardi Gras. I'm excited to have Chef Henry on next week. So Mardi Gras will fit right in.
Chef.
Henry's, Louisiana.
It's my neighbor.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
My neck of the woods.
Yeah, you're up in north. Yeah, Ackworth. Okay.
Get a Chattanooga,
10
but I'm just a little
seconds.
bit too far.
Yep. We are back, and you wanted to know where to go this weekend. You've been waiting for it. Living Atlanta. Girls.
I swear it's my theme song. I love that. Saturday night in the house.
Don't believe me, just watch. All right. Where will you be this weekend? Besides,
Aforementioned, there's a little shindig, the 9th annual Red Dress Party Cosmopolitan Live on Saturday night. Come on.
Atlanta's party this weekend.
That's
Where
it.
to be? That's it. That's all. That's Living Atlanta.
That's it. All right. And we're out. Right on. That's
well,
good.
Steph is going to be in Boston, of course. Have a wonderful, wonderful time in Boston,
and she's
enjoy
going
the
to come
North
back with her
Carolina.
accent 4 times greater than it was before she left. It happens every time.
Every single
God,
time.
we could decompress before she comes back and get her some sweet tea and
prepare
collard
for
greens.
herself.
And when she gets home, to get her back into the Southern grace.
Maybe Chef Henry can bring you
That-
a couple
there you
of
go,
things
nice.
for a Southern meal.
That's right,
just to
Henry,
get you
that's
back
right.
in. I will taking it easy again. You know, I've got a busy life back home, so we're just gonna
I get it.
keep it easy.
Excellent.
So Deb, please get better soon. She is on Wednesdays. She's always at the Regent Cocktail Club with Jacob Deaton on guitar. And it says here she's going to be at 2 Urban Licks the weekend of the 24th and the 25th. We'll have music, food, fun, 8 p.m. Saturday, 11 to 8 on Saturday. DJ Vanessa Hunley, who will also be there on Saturday. She's at G's tonight, and then she'll be at G's again on Sunday for Sunday Fun Day Karaoke at 6. Johnny Prazo is every night at Whiskey Mistress.
Love it.
And every
We
night...
saw him last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, first time seeing him.
He's
Absolutely, I
love
couldn't
him.
believe it. He nailed a couple of the tunes we were playing.
Oh,
It was good. Great dance music.
When Steph had her birthday party at Whiskey Mistress, the first time I had seen him there, too. And
Oh,
I
that's
loved
right, yeah.
everything he was singing.
Great.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I'm
great.
an old soul
Good
when it
job.
comes to music, and when he plays all that, you know, I love it.
Awesome.
Love
Good job to Billy. Good find on that one, Billy.
Always music every night at Dixie Tavern, City Winery, Beckman Smith's Old Bar. Now, all of this stuff is going to be on our Living Atlanta calendar. Like I mentioned before, 90 cents or 99 cents a month, and you'll get to hear all of this.
Best
and
dollar to
more.
spend a month.
Best dollar. You get
Mhm.
bands in town, you get all the Facebook events. You're not having to go to like 5 or 6 different websites. You've got it all there for you.
Exactly why we do it. Love it.
All right, tonight we have Mega Social Mixer at Eclipse de Luna. That's from 6 to 9, and it's free. You can mingle with Atlanta's elite professionals. They're going to have complimentary hors d'oeuvres if you would like to mingle there. Not Annoying Trivia. They've got this new trivia going on every Thursday at Bankman's. Not annoying because I guess I don't have the annoying DJ chatter that you normally have.
Yeah.
We don't like that.
Right. Ask a question, do your job. That's right.
That music starts at 7 and the competition starts at 7:30. Comedy night at Cosmopolitan from 8 to 10 tonight. They have this every third Thursdays. It's a clean comedy. Tonight, I guess they have Jessica Williams, and that's free admission and parking. Friday. Okay, so Atlanta has Rare Disease Day on Friday. Now they're going to celebrate up in Boston on the 28th, and Steph is going to be here, I believe, for that.
Mhm.
But Rare Disease Day is just a day so we can bring awareness to the rare disease, and Steph is born with Poland syndrome, so she loves to participate in this kind of stuff and bring awareness to it. She's wonderful, wonderful. Talking about this earlier, the INXS tribute at Mad Life.
I had no idea there was an NXS tribute band in Atlanta, but I tell you what, I can't make it this weekend, but we're definitely going to the next shot. I gotta get on these. Oh, love them.
And that's at Mad Life Stage and Studios. That's up in Woodstock if you're OTT.
It's my neck of the woods.
There you go. I grew up there too.
It was perfect. Perfect.
Would have been $15 standing room tickets if you are interested in that. February birthday celebrations. If you have a February birthday, you can go to 57th Fighter Group Restaurant, 7:30 to 12:30, and just kind of celebrate your birthdays together.
Love it. We do a lot of them there. Yeah.
Fantastic. 80s night returns. Members only is going to be at Venkman's on Friday. 9:30 to 12:30.
Love it.
Love some 80s music. That's an $8 general admission if you want to go. Saturday's the big day.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the red dress
at
Cosmopolitan. Make sure you get your tickets. They're extending it till midnight on Friday. We also have a drinking in your onesie bar crawl. If you want to do something.
Yes, that is correct.
I'm sitting here picturing like
big shout out
big adults
to
onesies.
That's hilarious. Love fluffy buddies. That's right.
Man, so if you want to do that, that's at 5 different bars in Atlanta. It's $25 per person.
Love it.
There's a third annual For the Love of Paws Gala at the Grand Hyatt Atlanta in Buckhead. So this is Angels Among Us Pet Rescue. They're going to do a fundraiser there if you're interested. The evening is going to be hosted by Jeff Dollar from the Jen and Jeff Show. Georgia Soul Council album release at Venkman's from 9 to 12, but you're not going to be there. You're going to be at the Red Dress Party.
Going to be a little busy that night. Yep.
Driving and Crying is going to be at the Great Eagle at 9 to 12, and that's a $17 admission. Sunday, we have brunch at Davio's from 11 to 3. And that's every Sunday. And then Sebastian Maniscalco is going to be at the Cobb Energy Performing Arts Center from 8 to 11. And he's the Just for Laughs Comedian of the Year for 2016. So if you want to laugh a little bit on Sunday, you can head over that way.
Excellent.
Tuesday. Now, Steph's going to be back on the panel at the Great Love Debate.
What a great job. Her and John again? Is she John on this one? Or?
I am not sure who's going to be on this one.
Right.
But hopefully I'll try to make it to this one. But they have a lot of fun. They try to answer the question, why is everyone still single?
Because they don't go to Cafe Intermezzo. Sorry.
So looking ahead, like I said, it was a Rare Disease Day is going to be the 28th in Boston.
Nice.
And it's if you're going to be in Boston, it's at the State House from 11 to 12. They're going to have a couple speaking engagements there as well. So we have the podcast on iTunes. Like I said, we have all of our.
So we're on. Yeah, that's right. Because we switched over to iTunes. Is that?
Yes.
Help me, because I'm not an Apple guy, so you got to educate me here.
Okay, so on iTunes, we have everything after the show. We upload it to our SoundCloud, and then SoundCloud puts it right onto iTunes.
Love it.
So if you subscribe to the iTunes, you're going to get it every single time. Every single week we come in. We got a lot going on. It's gonna be a big year for Steph. A big year for us.
Yes, it is. Very exciting. You did a great job. I'm so glad you came onto the team. You just bring so much to it. And I know she's very appreciative.
You guys, thank you. Thank you so much. I've enjoyed it. I've been here since May, and I've learned quite a bit. She took me on, and I graduated in December, so the semester before I graduated, and I've learned a lot.
Good. That was the whole point. That's great. I know you've been a big help to her, and it's it's been great. You brought a lot to it. We appreciate you being here very, very much.
Well, thank you. So we have a shout out to the Boston birthdays. We've got Debbie, Vincent, Deanna, and Dawn. I'm sure Steph is going to see you this weekend. So happy birthday to everyone there. So next week we have Chef Henry.
So glad. I told you he's up my neck of the woods up in Ackworth, and does a great job.
Oh yeah.
Great, a funny, fun guy. He's big hats off to Chef Henry for everything that he does.
Oh yeah, and Henry's, if you've never been to Henry's Louisiana Grill, it's in Ackworth, and it's fantastic food if you want some real
such a party.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. I might be a little hungry. Now Steph is going back to Boston for a couple of weeks in March, so she's going to have a couple of guests Skype in from Boston.
Fun.
So we're going to have a remote show going on.
That's cool.
Brian Faze is going to be back, and then we have you you back on the 23rd.
Yes,
You would
we'll wrap it up.
love to come back. We'll talk about red
Be
dress.
my great pleasure always.
Fantastic.
Love being here.
All right, so we can, if you are interested, you can check us out on Facebook. It's Just Steph1. Twitter's got @Steph Palermo. YouTube, we upload every show on YouTube every week. The only way is up, baby. Instagram is Just Steph1. We're actually streaming on Instagram now, so if you decide you want to watch us live on Instagram, you can find us there. And as always, juststeph.com. We have a little bit of a revamp on her website too. So
nice.
It's looking pretty awesome.
Love it.
Love it. And stay tuned. Living Atlanta has hit the streets to bring you all of Just Steph's favorite places in ATL to meet old and new friends.
Fabulous.
All right.
All right, until then, we'll see you on the red carpet at Red Dress this weekend. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Absolutely. And know we love you all. Wishing you love, balance, and peace. Ciao, ciao, baby. Love it. You guys.
Are we early? Are we okay?
Yeah, we're a little early.
We're good.
We're okay, but they have a show coming in at 12. So.
Oh, perfect.
Right?
Oh, that was good.
Bye, guys.